he biting it, buddy? He's got it. Fish on. Nice. What's up, guys? It's Charlie here from Charlie Parker Fishing. Hope you guys are having a good week. I'm about to head out with Scott Allen and Tom Harmon to film our last bit of our film we've been making, so we're really excited about that. Well, hopefully after this week, maybe spring has finally sprung. We're going to have a little cold front come in. Looks like going to nip us a little bit, but hopefully weather is looking up and you guys are ready to get out and go fishing. We've already had a great spring, late winter season so far. Done a lot of trips and had a lot of great success. Had some nice fish. Kind of give you a fishing report, what's going on. Currently the trout are kind of in a transition period. We've actually had some flooding here, so the river's been off and on, kind of varying water levels. And if you fish, you've probably noticed that if you follow the TVA app or have been by the river. What that's done is it's pushed a lot of murky water into the river from the creeks. And what I notice as a guide out there day to day is that really causes some pretty big feeding pattern. So what these floods do is they actually kind of create a feeding frenzy for the trout. And why that happens is all these floods wash all kinds of insects and food into the waterway. A lot of what's washed in is worms, night crawlers, you've heard them called. There's a lot of various different worms that live in the river system under the grass and along the edges that are smaller, larger, medium sized. But what I see out there day to day is the fish are gorging themselves on worms, and that's a typical springtime pattern. Most of your fly guys are fishing San Juan worm, squirmy worm, that nature. I'm a spinning guide, so I do fish some bait worms, but what I also like to fish is a jig with a pink worm, and that's a really effective way. And you can fish that a bunch of different ways. You can fish that under a float, or you can fish it what we call straight jig, which is throwing it out kind of like a lure and jigging it up off the bottom, letting it snap up and fall. It's another really effective way. Color selection there, I like pinks and reds. I also like a white. And occasionally, I like a natural color worm, especially if the fish have been, have seen a lot of worms kind of later towards the season. A natural color worm, really close to what they're eating, can help too. But that's a really good pattern this time of year. Later in the video, I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to tie a couple rigs that will help you fish these type of baits, and some more tips on that. Guys, I hope you have a good week and enjoy our footage from this week. Please like and subscribe, and follow us on Facebook at Charlie Parker Fishing or on Instagram at C Parker Fishing. I hope you guys have a good week and good luck fishing. Thanks, guys.
This next clip, what we're going to be doing is showing you how to tie a double uni knot. This knot is used to attach braid to fluorocarbon to monofilament, or braid to monofilament, however you like to do it. And so we're just going to go ahead and get started right into this, and I'll be going through it here with you and showing you how to tie it. We're going to start off crossing our two pieces of line here. It doesn't matter which one's over top. You're going to take the first loop. I've got my braid there, make a loop over the two pieces of line. Come back through once, twice, 3 times, and one more. It'll make 4. And now we're going to pull that up the fluorocarbon leader. See how it's going to slide? Make sure and wet it good. That way it does not burn the fluorocarbon leader. You can cut your leader doing that. Alright, now we've got the piece of fluorocarbon. See that? We're going to take it and go make a loop. Go once. Twice. A third. And 4. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull it up the braid. It's going to cinch down into another knot. Now we have 2 knots end to end. Do you see that there? I know it can be kind of hard to see on the GoPro. We're going to wet it again and pull them together. Then we're going to trim our tag, both tags, and right there we're going to have our uni knot. Guys, I hope that was a helpful knot to you. On Sunday I'll be releasing another video on some other rigs that I do for springtime trout. In this next clip, you're going to see Scott Allen give a quick update on our film. We're almost done, and we're really looking forward to releasing it this spring. I hope you guys have a great week again. Please don't forget to like us on Facebook, Charlie Parker Fishing. Follow us on Instagram at @CParkerFishing, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Charlie Parker Fishing. Thanks so much, guys.
Overview of what we're doing and what we're looking forward to seeing here pretty soon.
Well, I was fortunate enough to start fishing with Charlie, and after I've been on it with just a couple of trips, I knew that I wanted to try to do a video with him. The main reason I wanted to do a video with him was not only because the fishing was so fantastic, but because Charlie has a story that's unique to him, to the river, and to this area, and I just knew that I wanted to be a part of that. We're about 3/4 of the way through the film, and it's just fantastic. I'm excited about it, really happy about it, and I know Charlie is as well. We've put in the time and the effort, and I believe it's going to pay off. But the fishing's been awesome, the fishing's been hot, but more importantly, the story's been incredible. Also too, it's just been phenomenal getting to know Charlie and building that relationship. But this river definitely cleanses my soul, and I'm glad to be out here doing it with Charlie.
Well, Scott, we have to really extend our thanks here because you have been such a great mentor in this, and such a great, positive impact on Charlie Parker Fishing, and we really appreciate it. And you've worked so hard on this video, and we're looking so forward to it. I hope it's going to be out soon, but we're not gonna rush it by any means, but we're ready to get it out there, and we're just really thankful for you, and we're looking forward to many other future guide trips, future fishing trips, future friend trips, and just really looking forward to it. And we thank you again so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.